Welcome to the channel. This is the late 90s kid. We're going to be sticking on the topic with the Tournament of Power, and today we're going to be discussing which are the strongest warriors, ranking the top 10 warriors in the Tournament of Power. The anime edition, the manga is a completely different version. That one is a bit skewed. I'm going to go with the one that most people watched, which was the anime. And let's start off with an honorable mention, not Master Roshi, who, if you look at the manga, is probably one of the top 10 strongest warriors for no apparent reason, but our boy Gohan, my favorite character in all of Dragon Ball. If you look at him from the Saiyan, the Frieza, the Cell Saga, Chef's Kiss #1 best of all time, to the Blue Arc, where he was the strongest non-fused character by a mile, stronger than Super Saiyan 3 in his ultimate form. What a beast. But Dragon Ball Super just started to ruin him, and by the time he got to the Tournament of Power, there wasn't enough time to save one of the greatest characters of all time. And Gohan did well in the exhibition match, did well in the sparring, he lost to Krillin, showed off very well in his battle against Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken, which unfortunately didn't survive, but Gohan just fell ever so short from the top 10 list. As you will see, 10 and 9, it was a very close race with Gohan, but at the end of the day, they just showed me something a bit more. So let's get down to the list. At number 10, we have Frieza in his golden form. Frieza did absolutely well, and he even put up a good fight against Dispo, and Dispo was even stronger, or put on a good display against Heat, and Dispo wasn't even at his full power at that time. So Golden Frieza, with his clashes against Jiren and Toppo, with his incredible durability, is definitely one of the top 10 fighters. And we know Frieza is quite a joke, he likes to play a lot, but at the end of the day, with his durability alone, and we saw what we did after the Tournament of Power, but even if you just look at the Tournament of Power, the amount of beating he is able to take and withstand puts him as one of the strongest fighters bar none. And with his special attacks, he is a formidable foe to anybody. At number 9, we have the MVP of the Tournament of Power, Android 17. A great display going against Toppo with the help of Frieza, getting Toppo going his destruction form with the aid of Frieza, and Jiren against Android 17. Jiren versus everybody else. Android 17 put on a very good performance. Android 17 versus Toppo, even in his destruction power, Android 17 showed far more strength, and he has limitless energy. He's able to take a beating, and Android 17 was even able to tear through Jiren's clothes before Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken Goku, before Super Saiyan Blue Evolution Vegeta, and even Ultra Instinct Science / Omen at the time. Android 17 was the first person to actually give Jiren real damage, even though Jiren was off guard, and with his endless stamina, Android 17 is definitely very close to the strongest of all time. And of course, he's the MVP. At number 8, we have the assassin from Universe 6. He did absolutely very well in the Tournament of Power. Yes, his power at the very beginning was a bit staggering, where he struggled against Dispo when Dispo had a different transformation, a different level of power. All two of them were saved by Super Saiyan God Goku. Is this a bit skewed? Yes, we know the power scaling in Dragon Ball Super is a bit whack, and we know that as after Goku had his fight against Jiren, where Goku used Ultra Instinct, the first version of it that we saw, he still tried and gave himself a shot against Jiren, but unfortunately Jiren just showed a bit too much. But the fact that he thought he even had a chance of eliminating Jiren just shows that he's stronger than everybody else on the list that we said previously. Stronger than Golden Frieza and stronger than Android 17, and he almost got the job done, but it was just that Jiren had to go beyond his limits and push ever so through, digging deeper, and eventually eliminated Heat. But Heat, if it was a normal match and if he was able to kill, could he have done a better job? I'm not quite sure, but I think Heat was heavily suppressed in the Tournament of Power. And then we're going to have the Speedster. At number 7, we have Dispo, the fastest person in the universe. No, not a recreation of Berta, where almost everybody else is stronger than him. No, Dispo is actually a very strong competitor and one of the strongest in the Tournament of Power. He's stronger than Golden Frieza, as we needed Gohan and Frieza to join forces, because Frieza just wasn't strong enough when Dispo put it up a notch and went on to his Super Speedster Force. He's stronger than Android 17 because they won't even be able to punch him, and he was stronger than Hit, shown with his battle against Hit, where he was still in his regular state and Hit was struggling. So if we know that, and we know that this bow still has another level of power, it's only obvious that this bow is stronger. And it's safe to say that the Universe 11 Pride Troopers, the top 3, are extremely formidable foes. And then number 6, we have the creation of almost every single robot, while at least the strongest in Universe 3, creating a beast, Ani Laz. And this man was so powerful it took the whole team of Universe 7, Gohan in his ultimate form, Android 17, his max power, Golden Frieza, max power, Super Saiyan Blue Goku, max power, and even Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, max power. This was a different level of strength shown by this giant of a beast. Different level. Ani Laz, the kaiju that we didn't know we ever needed, put on an absolutely phenomenal display. And that's why I'm ranking this only with the anime, because if we look at the manga, this man was tossed by Kale. No, not Kefla, just by an enraged Kale. But at the anime, he was an extremely formidable foe. And now let's get to the interesting part, everybody's favorite, the top 5. And at number 5, we have the future God of Destruction, the God of Destruction in training. We have Toppo. Toppo was an absolute beast. Yes, he was defeated in his regular state by Golden Frieza and Android 17, but he showed a different level of strength when he was pushed to his limits and gave up everything, gave up his justice. The leader of the Pride Troopers said, you know what, I'm done. I'm gonna get my universe back and use his destructive power. And this man was an absolute beast. Destructive for Toppo, leading destruction, erasing rocks, destroying everything like it never existed, was on a different level of power and could have caused extreme chaos if there weren't rules to the TOP. But we know who was stronger than Toppo. It is the greatest, one of the greatest characters in all of Dragon Ball, the Prince of All Saiyans. Number 4, we have Vegeta. Vegeta pushing beyond his limits. In Super Saiyan Blue was already a strong warrior, but in the Tournament of Power, just like Goku and every single warrior towards the end, pushed beyond their limits, and Vegeta achieved a new power Super Saiyan Blue evolution, which put him at the very top of the warriors, put him above Super Saiyan Blue Goku Kaioken, where Goku had to use Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken times 20, which means Super Saiyan Blue evolution is quite formidable, 20 times stronger than regular Super Saiyan Blue. And we know we defeated Toppo in his God of Destruction state, which means Goku and Vegeta are far stronger than Toppo in his destructive state. Even though Vegeta used the final atonement, his self-sacrificing movie survived, and Vegeta put on a great display in the Tournament of Power. But who are the strongest warriors? And the 3 stronger than Vegeta. While number 3, we have Kefla, the fusion of Kale and Caulifla, the Universe 6 Saiyans, used the Pitaras to become one of the strongest and one of the most formidable warriors in all of the Tournament of Power, where it took Ultra Instinct Saiyan Goku to defeat them. And their level of power was a completely different display. And who would have known what they could have done if Goku wasn't there? Yes, I'm sure Jiren is on a level all by himself. He could have probably done with him, but who else? Everybody else would have been pushed to the limits. Yes, she only had a small bit of on-screen time, but in the time it was shown and told by everybody, saying that this is a different level of power they had ever seen before. And at number 2, second place, ever so close to number 1, we have Jiren. What an absolute beast, the main antagonist to our warriors in Universe 7. Jiren stood amongst the very, very top. He was so powerful, the only person he thought could have been a threat was Goku. And once he eliminated Goku, Hit came along. Once he eliminated Hit, he said, you know what, I'm going to meditate and mind my business till time runs out. And we even had Vegeta, who was pushed to the ends of his limit, achieving a new evolution. Goku going all out in his Kaioken times 20 on stacked on Super Saiyan Blue. Jiren fought him like nothing was even happening. Just shows Jiren was a completely different level of warrior. When Goku achieved Ultra Instinct, Jiren was still a different level of warrior. And when Goku even achieved Mastered Ultra Instinct, Jiren was still just a different type of warrior. But at the end, the man who destroyed the strongest mortal, a mortal stronger than gods, this man who was number one, Goku. In the Tournament of Power, Goku had every single transformation we could imagine, and we thought he was the strongest, but it was foreshadowed that there was a man stronger than him, and that man was Jiren. And Goku, in his first clash against Jiren, was absolutely stomped on, going through Super Saiyan 1, 2, God, Blue stacked with Kaioken, had absolutely no chance and broke his limit, achieving a new level of power, Ultra Instinct Sign. And Goku, even then, was unable to defeat Jiren, and in the clash to finish off the Tournament of Power, the two strongest warriors remaining was Goku, who surpassed his limits once again, achieving the final form of Ultra Instinct, mastered Ultra Instinct, which put Goku not only above every single mortal that existed, put him in a different tier, above the gods of destruction, only being possibly defeated by the angels. Stronger than Beerus, stronger than your favorite character in all of anime, Ultra Instinct Goku, mastered Ultra Instinct Goku, defeated Jiren, a man stronger than even gods. Ultra Instinct Goku, mastered Ultra Instinct Goku, stands at the level above everybody else, and that is why he is the strongest warrior in all of Dragon Ball Super and the strongest warrior in the Tournament of Power. If you like this list, please give it a like. If you want to leave a comment down below, if you agree or disagree with this list, leave it down below and like the subscribe button. Click that subscribe button multiple times for more Dragon Ball content like this. Thank you.